Shalom fire signs, welcome to your element sign reading. Hopefully you are enjoying your Shabbat. It's just been very peaceful here today, and just sharing time with you all with these readings today, this big energy flow. Welcome back, those of you who are upright. I welcome you, and those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Shannon, and I'm glad to have you. My channel is very intense. I look at criminal activities, so viewer discretion advice, because you get the good, the bad, the ugly, and the nasty. We're asking at the hand of the Creator who knows everything. He brings everything up to the surface, and some things there are just very disturbing sometimes, but it could save your life, it could save your soul as well. I do incorporate the scripture because it's found in the tarot. I love the Hamashiach, which is the Christ. He is the son of the living Elohim. He walked right down here in the flesh with us, and he was the light, and so I confess him. So I just like to tell you who I am. I do a spiritual work here, okay? So it is just, I roar sometimes that way as well. But I love Jehovah Elohim. People call him the universe, but his name forever is Jehovah, and to call upon him, he says, all who call upon me shall be saved. And so some people need some salvation. Some people have a time limit for 24 hours, and then after that, if you don't do what the Most High wants you to do, there's no salvation for you. He brought out in the air reading that his plans are to prosper you and to give you a hope and a future. But some people in the next 24 hours in the water reading, the Four of Pentacles was there, still going to hang on because they got a root of evil inside of them, I guess. And it's really sad. It's really grieving to me. But, you know, some people won't open up. They'd rather take something to the grave and gnash their teeth, I guess, forever after they leave this realm, and be in a state of consciousness of turmoil, I guess. It's just, I don't want to understand it. I don't want to understand it. But if you can get up today and you can do something upright, then Jehovah in his grace has given some people in 24 hours to do something and to get some type of salvation. Because there's tower there, man. There's tower there for some folks. And there's a whirlwind coming for some folks. Come out in wording today. It's come out in a very big way. We're going to look at the last 24 hours fire signs, the now and the next 24 hours. You can take these energies any way you want. Don't even have to have to be a fire sign, but if you are and it's affecting you in a really big way, then fine. Everybody has passions or dealing with something very passionate in their situation, so take it however you need to take it. Jehovah Elohim, I appreciate you so very much. I thank you for the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. I thank you that you tell us of things before they even happen, so we have no excuse. I thank you for your word and your commandments because they keep us safe. And I thank you that you've already promised that you will give protection within some stuff that's taken place that's even going to be shaking around people who are upright. But you are our guide and our shield and our protector through it. Jehovah, rebuke every foul, wicked, dark thing and shove it down to the pit of hell. What do you want to bring out for last 24 hours for fire energy, the now and the next 24 hours? What happened the last 24 hours with fire energy? Hold on. Woo, a lot came out on it. I normally don't take that many, but I'm going to, because they all came out upright and showing us the picture. Some type of waiting on something. There's stalemate type energy around some truth in the last 24 hours. Now this Two of Swords was just there in the air reading. Somebody gave some type of communication. So, the truth is here again with the Ace of Swords. What was in their reading was the Justice card. Still the truth, okay? The Eight of Cups came out. Okay, this is emotional investment. It can be a travel card. The 8th house holds this deck, which go back to secrets, and secrets come out all day. Somebody secretly traveled somewhere. Then some people, you know, dealing with somebody walked away from something that they invested in. For some people, maybe they, you know, abandoned something that would have been successful, or they're dealing with something in the past like that, and there's some type of situation around that. So, but the truth is here, that's heartbreaking. There's 3 swords here, fire signs, around some truth matter, and somebody has been really going within or acting like they don't know what's going on, because the Two of Swords can have that meaning as well. Some people dealing with their ex. The King of Swords was there in the water reading, and you know, the CH, the Q, and the X came out in one of the runes for one of these readings, and we do see somebody with the X here. Okay, so the truth is here, and then somebody was waiting on something. So, but this also waiting on a relationship card. It's also reaping and sowing energy. And some type of truth is heartbreaking around something that somebody sowed in the ground. It's reaping time, because you always said that there was some type of a judgment going on here. Okay, and he also told us this the last couple of times I've read, the last few days, to stay calm, that he's leading something. Even if somebody else has made a decision to plot something here, there's truth around some ordeal. As heartbreaking as it may be to know that somebody's been sitting here acting like I don't know what's going on, or I'm going to pretend, that there's reaping and sowing going on really big today. What comes around goes around came out for some people as well. There's a defeat around the last 24 hours with this energy. Boy, there's a lot of information that will be brought out for that position. But the truth will set somebody free, man. Somebody's made some type of a decision to move forward. What is in the now for fire energy? Show me the now, Lord. Thank you. The Hermit. Now, I will just say, in the air reading, in wording, a Virgo came out. Okay, so for some people that'll be very prevalent for somebody who's born under the sign of Virgo. Otherwise, you're dealing with hospitals, this communication energy, or going within solitude. An older person came out in wording as well. For some people, this energy will represent that as well. This is the Sept in the Hebraic language. If you're new, I read a lot different than a lot of people. It represents a snake in the basket. Somebody's been trying to, catch somebody up in something, store them down in clay. The Hermit represents the gateway to the dead, and there was eternity and energy like that that's been here, because somebody's been crying over spilt milk. Okay, there's still 2 cups here though. If somebody's going to turn around, and for some people they are. For some people they won't, some people they are, because the wheel goes either way, and it was there, and we're all under a water sign, and the wheel was there within that energy. You're going to balance out something, then great. This is about putting a judgment on something, and in the air reading, I just had the wording of a judge and a providence and things like that. The Hermit has a meaning of a judge energy. Somebody's putting a judgment on something. You're either going to turn around and have a hope in the future, or somebody's returning to source, you will have stated. For some people, there's already issues around somebody returning to source and whatever's taking place. There's some type of judgment going on in the right now, fire signs, for forgiveness sake. This just seems like somebody's just really going within, really analyzing some stuff, really sitting here thinking. It's emotional. It's real emotional on somebody in the right now, because something would be calculated here with the Hermit, and something's been filthy and dirty around some ordeal. Okay, children. And this is about returning as well. Show me the next 24 hours, please, for the fire energy. Boy, I wasn't expecting him to bring this much out, because I was just taking trying to take 1 card each for this position. Show me the next 24 hours for fire energy, please, Jehovah. A sneaky lying energy, strategizing. Well, again, right now, somebody's still bitter, folks. They're still trying to catch somebody up, store them down. They don't understand that judgment's coming to them anyway. They don't. Next 24 hours, this is a guilty card. Actually, the guilty card itself in this other little deck came out. Somebody guilty of something. And somebody can get over the top favor in some matter, because the truth is here in the last 24 hours to heal something. Then great. They're going to put a judgment for truth's sake, and somebody going to get some favor from the Most High and put somebody in jail, or give whatever needs to be done in the situation, because somebody is guilty. There's thievery out here around some stuff as well. At the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. All right, well, this is your morals, your ethics, society. This is somebody spiritual out here as well. This is also hospitals and physicians are really showing up out here as well. Just going to go back to that. Somebody's marriage is out here around some ordeal, because somebody's dealing with their ex. And in that big spoon reading that somebody had secret motives, if you missed that, that's down below. I did put it down in the description box. Somebody says that nothing's going to come between me and you. And somebody has just been holding on to a person. And they've just caused a mess in somebody's life and in their own life as well. Let's take some more cards on these two, because we got enough here in the past. Show me this Hermit, please, with the 5 of Cups. The letter T and the letter H is here. Okay? The H and the T, you could be dealing with somebody who wears hats. This person got a hat on. Maybe that's all they wear is hats. That's also fondness of hate. Something about something being hot. I had burning energy come out today. Hit energy. Somebody was hit off. Somebody plotted something back here around some ordeal. There was investments around a hit off as well. So whatever that has been, there's been some evil around some stupidness out here. Show me the Hermit with the 5 of Cups. Show me the Hermit with the 5 of Cups, please. Thank you. The King of Pentacles. Now, again, there's something around work issues. The Earth reading had the 8 of Pentacles there. This is a business. When we see the Hermit card, can have a meaning of that. Or this is a Virgo for some of you all specifically. That is coming out because it came out in wording. Some type of meditation is really here in the now around this King of Pentacles energy. Okay? So somebody's just really either sulking over something, meditating, or there is somebody that's around some being under the knife in the hospital. Okay? Or your spouse is dealing with hospitals and things like that. This is death issues for some people, resting after a broken heart around this King of Pentacles. One more on this King of Pentacles here. So because of the truth also for some of you all and some decisions being made, somebody is taking those 2 cups. They're resting now. Because they know somebody's getting judged for being guilty over something here. The looting rune also had came out today. And this is showing the next 24 hours something about that looting is here. Okay? If somebody's still bitter and you're not protected by the great Most High, and Jehovah stated there would be protection, but you got to do it His way. But if you're not protected, somebody getting looted on out here. Somebody's lying about something here. They don't have no morals in their ethics. They're a freaking babbler. They're going to get a tower on them for some people. Show me more energy, please. Yeah, there's a lot of money around, and there was a bunch of money that was coming out in the air sign reading, a bunch of it. Even in the right now, somebody thought they were going to return. If somebody's returning, and there's secrets around some stuff. Some people, they're a liar, folks. They are. There's the Queen of Pentacles, the King and Queen of Pentacles. Let me just say, every time this comes out, we always see something about water. And the Temperance card was really, really big. So for some of you all, you look at these energies with these readings. You can take it as you want. I seen the Temperance card was there. That's the river. It represents water, and the water sign reading, I think it was the water sign reading. The boat was there. Okay, always comes out. But we got a matching type of an energy here. This is about a commitment. If somebody's really going within to think about this commitment, if this is in the upright, then this is great. This is grounded energy. If you're meditating around commitment for work, and there's been something around some situation where somebody's just been crying over spilt milk around some ordeal, then so be it. Then that's showing work matters here. If this stubborn and greedy stuff that was showing itself in the next 24 hours for some people leaving somebody, even secretly, and that was in the advice of one of my cards, to leave somebody sick because they ain't going to change. Okay, because they're guilty for some stuff. So if that's in the negative, this is jealous energy between these 2 people around something as well. There's a lot of money though here in the right now. Something around a business or something filthy is out here. Okay, show me the 7 of Swords, please, Yoba. Show me the 7 of Swords. Thank you. It's over. The world, yes, it is over. You always stated there would be a judgment on somebody. Somebody's returning to source for some people. There's travel here for some people. There's fire energy again that was coming out. This is an all-consuming fire. This is the pictograph of the tooth. This is about using wisdom. So is the Hermit. You can catch a snake, okay, to end something successfully here, okay. But for some people, they can't give it up. They'll still plot. It's already over in the last 24 hours. That's all the freaking freaks do is plot. There's somebody will be at a crossroad because something's over. Because somebody's guilty. Because they have to sit their butt down in jail. Okay? Because there's a judge out here. Came out in wording as well. Let me take some words. You just give us some words. Wow. There's been travel energy really big today. And it's, again, it was also showing up in the water reading. Somebody will be traveling away, some way, shape, or form. energetically, physically, naturally, emotionally, however, eternally, because the eternity rune came out. There's a wild card gambler here. Well, that goes back to tower energy that shows up here. So whatever happens here, it's going to make some situation end or begin something for some people. Okay, something's unpredictable here. So an eye center energy. So if this is an ophthalmologist, okay, or an optometrist, or Jehovah's been bringing all kinds of stuff about eyes out, and his eyes see everything as well, and the eye is over the tower, then it's here. You can take it any way that you need to. Somebody had an eyewitness in the spoon reading. All who call upon Jehovah shall be saved, like I said. Some people need to because they're guilty for something. Somebody's also worthy of execution, I guess, because right now somebody's going in solitude. Really thinking, because this is death, laying somebody down around some ordeal, whatever that is. Something's happened around death matters. Scornful men will bring a city into a snare. And we've seen the 5 of Wands in 2 of these readings, and that's being very scornful. That's being filthy dirty in your spirit. That is strifeful, and strife connects you to evilness. Okay, so somebody's in a place of power to put a judgment on something, to lay something to rest, and to end something. Somebody is guilty, people, they're guilty then. Okay? Scornful men will bring a city into a snare, but wise men will turn away that wrath. And we've seen that very energy in one of these readings. The strife card was there, but we also seen leaving troubled waters behind. So it really just depends on if you are wise or you're filthy in your situation. Okay? All right. Pondering energy is here. Well, it's here. It's in the now. And we also have it coming out with a murmuring of a soft speech while continually just contemplating and contemplating. It's contemplation here, here, and here. Because there's a bunch of money around some stuff. And somebody's greedy for gain. That's all they want. It's freaking disgusting. Heaven is within you, and I love that. So if this is upright, and somebody's getting some over-the-top favor for a commitment to rest a broken heart, turn around, take those 2 cups, and then there's 2 people that match, that will ground one another. A baby energy is here, and that also came out in the air reading as well. A strong authority is here. And there's also a family organization, and the word boss is here. It's here. It's here real big in the now. El Roi. We have an eye center. We have eyewitnesses in some readings today, like I said. And this is one of the names of Jehovah, El Roi, the Elohim who sees me. Elohim sees the situation. Yes, he's watching it, folks. And we are told to be calm because he's leading this, okay? Somebody says, I'm so in love with you. And it is very truthful. Somebody's got somebody around the connection, your family or an ex or something that don't like it. There's something ridiculous. Look, somebody who's in the public eye is out here. All eyes on you. All eyes on you. It's everywhere. Eyes are watching people. Eyes are watching something. An older person is here. It's right here. Okay. That's incredible. I can create out of nothing at all, says Jehovah. Yes, he can. And he can make a way where there seems to be no way. And somebody's just been sitting here going, how do I do something? How do I do something? How do I do something? And some people have been upright saying, God, give me a way, give me a download, give me a download. And other people have been just murmuring, complaining because they're trying to get out of something. They're guilty. But, if you're going to tell truth, okay? Because truth is here about something. And 7 is a secret truth. And you can having integrity and wisdom. Then you can close something out in all integrity, and you hope it can create something and make a way where there seems to be no way, because he's a way maker. Jehovah says that the bully shall be bullied now. Yes, because somebody's going to burn and fry, just like they've done to people. In a very big way, Jehovah's putting a judgment on. So thank you, Jehovah. Okay, well, there's the word boss again as well. There's that burning energy that was just coming. Like I said, this is all-consuming fire. There's something about a fire situation out here, okay? And there's fraud issues, because the fraud rune came out as well today in one of these readings. Large sums of money is around it. Somebody did something on purpose, okay? So I have another reading that I did for this channel that I have not unlocked yet. 2 cards fell in my hands about burning and charred and burning of the skin and darkening and stuff like that. And somebody did something on purpose around a burning situation in a matter, okay, and somebody's died around that energy, then so be it. And some people have just been burning on the inside because they're angry around some ordeal, okay. Whatever's going on, there's work stuff here. There's a boss written on these cards, and there's eyewitnesses to things, and somebody's bitter over what is known or seen. Then somebody's guilty, can't get away with it because somebody's done something on purpose, and there's some type of evidence to something then. Somebody's got some type of truth over here around something, okay? Around something that was plotted, and somebody else up there would sit here and act like I don't know what's going on because there's emotional investments around some stuff, and your job's at stake for some of you all. Well, anyway. What's underneath this Hierophant? Is the boss, the King of Pentacles. That's amazing. What's underneath this? There's the Lover's card. And then the Temperance card, returning to make that decision to return to do something upright. Whether it be at your job or with your family or with a friend or whatever that is. So we have the friend also come out as well. What came out was, what is this? The Torch. We have burning energy, and an all-consuming fire is the outcome. And the Tower also shows something on fire there as well, and somebody guilty around that because somebody had lied around it. This is also forgiveness, and this is a justice assured, people. There will be justice assured because the great judge of the universe is going to put a judgment on something. It's time for something to come to an end. And you don't have to be caught up in the wicked side of it. Because in his grace, he gave 24 hours, like I said. Okay, there was some type of misunderstanding around something, then this rune goes back to that. This is the Torch. This is the K and or the C. It looks like a V. We have the S. We also have, what else is out here? The H is out here as well. So I'm going to get a real big download because when we get the Tower, it's like, oh my gosh. What am I? Okay, these 3 cards is what I'm missing. Let's see what's in the hidden past, present, and or even in the future tense that you need to know and to discover, because something hidden was going to come to the light about some stuff. It's going to change somebody's world in a very big way in the next 24 hours. If somebody knows about some type of thieving here in the next 24 hours and somebody of integrity is here because they've got a download about this truth, then that's great. Then you've got something positive closing out for you. Show me the next 24 hours. The Friend keeps coming out. So we got 3 cards that flipped over. Okay. The Friend keeps coming out. This is good news. And news is on its way for some people. Okay. This is protection. And you'll say there would be protection for the Most High. And somebody's also dealing with somebody very stubborn and greedy. They'll take you back to witchcraft according to the scripture. And that's like if somebody's trying to hold somebody back and they're a Jezebel spirit. Then that's what's out here with this energy because they're money hungry. Okay. And the dogs eat Jezebel in the end. They'll be burned for something. The Thought card. It's really out here. It's thinking, murmuring for some people, thinking. Because there's a bunch of stuff down here that's either been recorded or known about or something. This is about learning information about something. Wow, that's interesting. And the thievery. It's here. Somebody guilty. This is a swindler. And Jehovah had me write, they're caught. They are caught. Wow, that's what's hidden. Around this energy. What's at the bottom of the deck? The haughtiness, which is the Tower. This and is the eye. Y'all, I fear Jehovah. If you're new, the scripture says that Jehovah likes to keep his eye on the haughty to bring it down, and the Tower's there. And so somebody gonna put their little peacock feather down, and he's gonna make them put it down. He's gonna make them put it down because they're guilty for something that's taken place because somebody's done something on purpose. That is amazing, Jehovah. I fear you. Anyway, folks, this will come out. I really feel led to take a couple more here. Let me use the Lenormand here. What is this? What is this further telling us, Jehovah? That's amazing. There will be justice. Okay, there's the Lady coming out. That one wants to catch my hand as well. And the Tower, folks. The Tower is here. Somebody's going to get shaken real hard. Now, for some of y'all, this is upright energy, and for some of you all, it is not. For some of you all, this person's done something, and for some of you all, something's happened to this person. For some people, this person's guilty, okay? And only you know if you're upright or not. Both Lady cards are here. Okay, so whoever these two people could be friends and in cahoots with something, or there could be a competition around these people, or these people are dying, or they did die, or they're fixing to if they're guilty, or they're going to jail, or they did something around a burning energy, whatever it is. This could represent your mother, somebody special to you, the friend, or somebody's hottie, something, or somebody stole something around some matter. This goes back to government when we see the clock tower. So they could be government workers as well, doing something around a situation as well. You could be dealing with somebody who is over in the London, Britain area as well. It's time for this clock tower to turn. It is. It's time. And Jehovah brought out the scripture about, we who keep the commandments, we understand time and judgment. All right. And he also brought out that a totally different scripture that the evil person don't understand judgment. It's time for judgment here. Something's over. Something's over. Whatever all this is. Okay? There's the cross. There's prayers going on right now. There's been a burden around something. This is spiritual energy as well. So some of these people could be spiritual people around some stuff. Whatever's going on, there's a judgment around something. Filthy, dirty. Somebody's guilty for thieving and being a swindler around some ordeal. And there's the looting energy as well. Like I said, the looting rune came out. The consolation card. So there's prayers going on as well. There is hope, folks. There is hope. This card is somebody who's entitled to something. Okay, so something's taken place. Somebody's been so freaking stupid and nasty around some ordeal. And you hold his eyes seeing it, and he sees the situation, and something's going to just do a paradigm shift just like that. Until next time, guys. Shalom.